Hey everyone, Sophia here from My Great Challenger. Welcome back. You can tell in the background I am back in the laundry room today doing a totally non-essential task, but something I want to do, and that is buffing and shining the copper pipes and the faucet that leads to the slop sink. Why? Because it is really, really bad, and if I'm going to be using this sink and I've spruced up this entire room, why not do this as well? So let me show you what it looks like, what kind of tools I'm going to use, and then I have an idea of what I want to do with the sink at a later time, maybe today if I have time, because it's already late in the afternoon. Otherwise it's gonna have to wait for next week. So let's check it out. So in my laundry room I have this slop sink, which I maintain clean, you can see. However, the pipes here, in particular the faucet, are really, really nasty. So this thing here does not turn, okay? It doesn't turn, it just stays straight. I put one of these things a long time ago because the water was just coming out as a jet. So I have to clean up all of these, and these are my copper pipes, which are pretty darn nasty. You can tell. So what I'm going to do today is try to buff this whole thing. I started doing it here a little bit. I don't know if you can tell, because I wanted to see if the steel wool was working. But I have other tools, and my goal is to get them nice and shiny, like copper pipes should be. So what kind of tools am I going to use for this project? First things first, I have some gloves, steel wool, this Noxon 7 metal polish. It does pretty much everything, including copper. And then I have some wire brushes I'm going to use on those hard to reach areas. So what I'm going to do is put the gloves on and put some of that Noxon stuff on the steel wool, and I'm just going to buff the stuff away. If it works, then I'll start working with the brushes on the area right here. Though this is not copper, I'm not sure what kind of metal, but I want to get rid of all the paint, the gunk that's there. I mean, there's like this, it's just nasty. Okay, I'm trying to get things to look a little bit better. That was the main goal. So let's see what I can do. So I think this is working really good. This is the pipe before I polish it, and this is the pipe I just polished. Do you see that? So I still have to work on it, but let me go ahead and do the entire thing here up and down, and then I'll tackle, wow, what a difference. I'll do it all the way up to here, and then I'll tackle the faucet. And I don't know what it's gonna look like underneath. I'm going to go as far as saying that this is a drastic difference. Not only that, but it looks like I just installed the pipes, and all it took was a little bit of elbow grease. And look at this faucet, you guys. Hello, it looks brand new. This is turns out it's brass, which I had no idea. This here, I don't know what kind of metal it is. I really don't. I'm gonna have to ask. Probably one of you will tell me and educate me on that. Please do so, because I have no idea what kind of metal it is. But doesn't it look like a brand new system here? And the brass, wow, you can see the camera in it almost. Yeah, you can. Super, super clean. And I buffed it with a dry steel wool, so that makes all of the marks go away, you know, like the little streaks and whatnot. So now it's just, it looks like a brand new pipe. I'm trying to get an angle where you can really see, maybe here, yeah, see that? Wow. Okay, so from far away, when you walk into my room, this is what you're going to see now. A clean faucet and pipe. And it's not a lot of work, but it makes a whole world of a difference. I am very happy with this. So you see, sometimes you just need a little project like this to keep you going. And I gotta tell you, I was so tired of seeing this ugly faucet. There was paint drops on it from the previous owner's colors. You know, like the maroon. If you've been on the channel for a long time, you know the colors I'm talking about. He had like this burgundy maroon color pretty much throughout the house. Half of the living room was that with some gold glaze on it. Ugh, well, anyway, not my style. I shouldn't say hideous, because I hate it when, I don't like it when people say something is hideous. I really wish that we would correct ourselves and just say it's not my style. Okay, so his stuff was not my style, but there was some of his light blue that he used in one of the bedroom upstairs. That's now Willie's room. That was all light blue with purple glaze on it, and there was some other colors that were not my colors, so like some weird orange. Anyway, so I'm super happy I've done this. I should have done it years ago, but you know, it's like everything else. You have other priorities, and quite frankly, the slop sink is never on my to-do list. However, I'm done for today and this video. Next time when you see me, I'm going to tell you right now what I'm going to do, because it's not going to take too long, but I think it's going to make a big difference in the overall look of the slop sink. So I was thinking of adding a lip to the sink, just about this width to meet this on the side, so it would be kind of like a counter like this, made out of wood, right? And it would go all the way up to here, just about. I don't know if I want to continue it this way. Maybe I will. Well, actually, yeah, I plan on doing it, because from here to here and hidden underneath it, I'm going to put a tension rod, and attached to that tension rod is going to be a skirt, and it's going to be the same fabric here. So try to visualize that. There's going to be like a mini counter all around the sink like this, that's going to continue this way, and then a skirt all here that's going to cover the entire sink. So it's going to hide it, beautify it, make it look less utilitarian, I guess. And now that I have all of the brass and copper super buffed and shiny, it's gonna look really, really good. So that's it for me. Yeah, so that's it. I'm going to go and have a cup of tea, because it's 6 o'clock. It's tea time for me. And then I'm going to quilt, because it's Sunday night. Scott is making burritos. So yes, he knows about the burrito recipe. He's just, you know, he's an artist. He's got to think about what he's going to do. I told him, you've been thinking for about a year now. You've done enough thinking. Let's just get cooking. But yeah, in time, when he's ready, we'll have a burrito recipe. Until then, I will see you next time to do that little mini counter. What are we going to call it? It's not a counter. I don't know. A lip? All right. I'll see you next time for the sink lip and the curtain rod that's going to go underneath it. And then after that, I will have to finish all of the baseboards or covers, well, not base because it's in the middle of the room, but I'll have to finish reinstalling all of those, and then I have to figure out what I'm going to do over here. Now, some of you ask me, well, Sophia, what are you planning on doing with the ceiling? Quite frankly, not much, if nothing at all. I don't think I need to do anything with the ceiling, and I tell you why. Because, you know, there's always a rational, and this one is not crazy at all. There was a long time ago, way before we moved in, I'm talking probably 30 years ago, there was termite damage in this room and the room on the other side. And the sistered, actually you can see it right here. Okay, the beam has been sistered. You see that? That's when they put two of them. And then on the other side, they did the same thing. And then I have a couple of them that are sistered too, to reinforce them, because there was termite damage on the corner over there, in particular the corner where that cast iron pipe is coming out. So I don't want every year I get a one of the Terminix people to come in, and they always check this perimeter here, because this was where the previous damage was. And then, you know, they do the spraying or whatever. If I close the ceiling, they don't have access to it. Okay, so whatever I do with the ceiling, I would have to do something. And even though I get treated every year, I still, for some reason, I don't feel comfortable closing this off. So if I do something with the ceiling, I may do lattice, you know, the crisscross thing. So that way with a flashlight, you can still see what you need to see, in particular in that corner over there. It's not going to be the greatest look, but the problem, again, is the pipe. Some of them are higher than others. Some of them are flush to the wood. Some of them are 2 inches below the wood. So I would have to shimmy the whole thing, lower, drop the ceiling and the beams to make them all the same height. Then I would have to apply the lattice. I don't think I want to get bothered with that, to be honest, because it's really not going to make much of a difference for me. The most important part of this room was to just make it look prettier when you walk in, and definitely the floor. So I'm still thinking about it. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. If I do it, it's not going to be immediate. I may do that. I may, once I've done what I needed to do, I may stop for about 6 months and then come back. So in September, you may see another laundry room makeover video, at which point I will be doing the ceiling, but I don't think it's going to happen. So that's that. Anyway, enough rambling. I got things to do. I need to clean up. I got really hot down here from all that scrubbing. I need to, again, have my tea, and then I'm going to quilt, and I will see you later. So if you like this little tiny project, which really isn't much, but to me it's a big deal, give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe right here in the corner, and I will see you later. Thank you for watching, you guys. Bye.